Everyone, welcome to my channel. Clay Rammage back again with a garage sale haul. Cindy and I went garage selling today because there were a number of them in the town of Minnetonka where we live today. So we headed out, and one of them was fantastic. The rest were okay, and that's how it goes with garage selling, right? Some are great, some are just okay, but we found a great one. Found some wonderful vintage stuff that I'm excited to show you. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Clay Rammage. I am a antique dealer, vintage dealer, whatever you want to call it. I sell on eBay. I have a booth at an antique store, and now I'm also doing sales on Whatnot every Monday. So please be sure to join us for that. And anything else? And if you haven't already, please subscribe. About half my viewers are not subscribers, so that always helps if we can get more subscribers. Helps all the little algorithms and all that kind of stuff that they talk about, you know. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, let's just get into this haul because it's going to take a little while. We spent probably about $100 today all total. I'll do the I picked up a couple things, the non-good garage sales first. I picked this up. It's a laser level, and I picked this up for when I'm hanging stuff because, as you can see, I kind of hung that one a little crooked. So for $2 I got myself a little laser level that's magnetic, fits on this little thingamabob. So anyway, so that's more just for my personal use. And then picked up this. First I thought it was an ashtray, and I suppose you could use it as an ashtray, this beautiful blue glass dish. It's got a mark on the bottom which I do not recognize. I have no idea what that mark is. If anybody, oh, is it an R? Now that I think about it, I turn it that way, it's an R. That's what it is, it's an R. Sweet. And so I paid $0.25 for that. Figured it's worth $0.25, it's pretty. Then there's this grain belt beer glass. Grain Belt Beer is a local beer company, and there's a huge sign in downtown Minneapolis advertising Grain Belt Beer. So this is always a good local piece. So this will go down to the Pink Elephant. For $0.25, couldn't pass it up. And then let's see, what else did I get? The first garage sale we went to, I picked up these two little panda figurines. This one's a Schleicht, so he's a good one, and this one's just a little ceramic one. They were $0.25 each, so that was good. And then for a whole $1, I got a Halloween decoration. A skeleton operating on a skeleton, doing dental surgery. I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, I thought that was very cute. Thank you for $1. That's a good Halloween item. Let's see. And I think, as far as what I picked up, that's all I picked up. I walked away from a good number of garage sales. Actually, that's not true. I did pick up one other thing. I picked up this pumpkin bowl from 1991. So it's kind of a vintage pumpkin bowl. Picked that up for $1. And I did pick up a book. Now that I look down here too, I picked up Official Mixer's Manual. It's a drink guide for $1. I bought this. I've done really well selling these down at the Pink Elephant. So for $5 to $10, I mark these and put them down there, and they go out the door. Okay, now the rest of this stuff, the rest of this stuff is all from the one sale. And it's actually not far from my shop here. The lady was advertised as a garage/estate sale. And this was all stuff in her mom's house. Her mom is in her 90s and moved to a care facility. So they're cleaning out the house, and this is a lot of stuff there. So one of the first things I started picking up was there was a whole box, I mean a whole box, full of vintage playing cards. And I picked up all of the brand new packs that are still sealed, that have these awesome graphics on them. I didn't pick up all of them, but I picked up the ones that I really liked. Look at that, this little Christmas design. There's the floral designs. I've actually done well with these playing cards. Look at that one. That one's awesome. That one will sell really well. Here's another deck of Christmas playing cards. There's another one of those patchwork style. Got lots of little stuff, so that's good. And here's a couple which I thought were quite interesting too. And I list these all on eBay, and these are like cross stitch pattern. There's that one, and then there's that one, which I thought were really cool. I list these on eBay because they're super easy to list. You just take a picture of the front, take a picture of the back, boom. And because the descriptions are pretty much the same. Adorable little bunny. And these are Asian design. And then the beautiful butterflies. So, yeah, I was really amazed. I think I got 17 decks. And we paid, at this garage sale, I paid $72 for everything. She just kind of gave you a general price. And there are a few specific things that were marked, but most everything, she's like, it's going to be pretty much $1 for everything. So I actually paid a little more than $1 each because I totaled it out without the stuff that we got for personal, but just as far as what I bought, we got 42 items. So, so yeah, it's good stuff. Then I was excited about this. Look at this card case. Unfortunately, they had this deck in here, which is Cargill, which is a good deck, but it was too big for this holder, so it's kind of been blown out a little bit. But this is a cellulite card case. I just thought it was awesome. And look, there's a cigarette hole. Somebody burned it with their cigarette right there. But still, just a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm gonna save that because I was really amazed to find that. Excited. I found these. Come on, I buried this one. So the cards were the first thing I found and started throwing in bins. These are a pair of Fostoria candlesticks. Now these still have the label on the bottom, which is pretty amazing considering these are early 1900s. Probably 1900 to 1920 is kind of my estimate for this particular design. There was a taller pair that sold on eBay for like $80. But this is the shorter pair. So not quite as desirable, but I was amazed again with the sticker still on the bottom. Excited to clean those up and go from there. And the ones that sold did not have they had just the gold around the outside. They didn't have the extra gold lines on the inside. So, where do I start? There's just so much good stuff. And look at this. Still has its original label on it. This vintage sifter from Japan. Now there's actually quite a few of these listed on eBay with still the original label. I'm not going to say it's brand new because I don't know if it was ever used. It doesn't look like it was. It's been in storage for a while, but it'll clean up really nicely. I always like finding nice stuff. This was I cracked up when I saw this. It's a golf bag. Got wheels, but it's actually a telephone. And it's golf balls for the buttons. And then it says made in Hong Kong. And the little number thing. You can tell how the plastic is faded. And you can restore that back to the white color by using hydrogen peroxide and UV lights. But I just thought it was awesome. I had to pick it up. It's got a few cobwebs on it. But again, that's, none of these are high dollar items. The candlesticks are probably, like I say, I'm going to ask around $50 for the candlesticks. These are all more just bread and butter items. So like these little Tonka fire trucks, in this condition I sell them for $10 to $12 down at the Pink Elephant and sell them pretty consistently. Picked up a vintage Batmobile. This one is not worth very much. It's missing a tire, but it is an old original from the first series, like 1960s, but he's got some damage, but somebody might want to restore him. again down at the Pink Elephant. So I'll put $5 to $10 on him down there. Found this vintage wooden box. It's made in Japan, stamped on the back. Got a picture of a dog on it. It needs to be dusted, and then I'll put some. I have some wax conditioner that I'll put on it. That'll really pop. So that's a fun little guy. Let's see, I already talked about the grain belt beer one. All right, then it's these were the last items I picked up. Aren't they fabulous? 1970s, the Holt Howard, actually 1968, Holt Howard coffee mugs. So, and again, these are $12, $15 for the pair. I'll put those again down at the Pink Elephant. There's quite a few listed on eBay, so those will sell well at the Pink. And then this Holland American line. So this is a cruise ship alcohol bottle. Oh, it's still got alcohol in it too. Ooh. There you go, still sealed. I thought the alcohol had evaporated out of it, but I shook it and it's still in there. There you go. So that's a fun one. Okay, so they had a number of Halloween boxes. Most of it was pretty modern, but they had Frankenstein, the little tiny or thin masks from when I was a kid, from the 1960s. He's got a little damage, but that's to be expected. But I was really surprised, and he was at the bottom of a box. They had all this stuff piled on top of him. So I was surprised he wasn't smashed severely. Then found one of these little honeycomb figures made in Taiwan. So that'll probably be on a whatnot sale. Those are fun little guys. Found a vintage flock snowman. He is really, really cute, but really, really dirty, so needs a good cleaning. But he still has his original tag, Christmas Creations 1971 Hong Kong. So yeah, he needs a good clean. Again, he'll probably, I've been doing really well with holiday stuff on whatnot, so that's probably what's going to happen to them. Found this vintage Casio calculator still in the box. I don't know if it was ever used. It's in excellent condition. So it's like almost brand new. So yeah, again, this is there's one sold for $11. So not big dollar, but just consistent dollars. Oh yeah, Cindy found a box full of vintage hankies. So there's this one. This one still has the original label on it. It's an Asian scarf, 100% something. Yeah, it's got a little perfume smell to it, so it may have been worn, but it was folded right back into. Actually, I don't think it was worn. It's probably just stored with the satchel or something. Whatever that word is. Then there's this one, which is Junko Shimada. I don't know what that is. Her parents traveled quite a bit, it sounded like. This one is from Italy. It's plaid, red plaid, 100% polyester. There's just a plain brown one. I just took the whole box because you never know. And then there's this pink floral one. And then in the bottom of the box, and what the box was originally designed for, was this scarf. It's an Asian scarf. These beautiful designs on it in pink. It's really cool. Never been used or taken out of the box. Still folded around the original cardboard. So that was a fun find. You know me, I do well with scarves and hankies. So we'll do it. Oh, to show you this, forgot about this. This is a vintage card shuffler. I assume it's probably from the 1940s. I couldn't really find a date on it. Let's see. Nestor Johnson card shuffler, patent pending. These sell for right around $30 consistently. So it has the original instructions in here too. So yeah, tells you how to use it. So that's pretty cool. And I think this must be the original box because it's got a label in the bottom. Oh, then she bought this doll. This is a My Toy doll, and the lady said this was hers when she was a little girl. She got it from her grandma or great grandma, one or the other. And it says My Toy 1964 on the neck, the rubber face. So My Toys, these rubber face plushes typically sell for around $25. So that was another good find. I was excited to find her. Then we found Mr. Santa. I believe he is a homemade Santa using one of those little plastic faces. But he's just hilarious. Love him. And then, let's see. We have, oh, this was really cool. You know, it's a lighter. But what's fun is it's the history of the phone on it. Gives different years and then style of phone. So I was excited about that. I'm gonna see if I can't clean that up so it looks a little better. Lots of fun kitchen tools. This, oh, I just noticed it's all chipped around the edge. Chopper lid on it, you don't notice it, but anyway, so there's that one. Oh, this was actually at another sale, but I wanted to show you guys. It's a, you know, little cheese knife, butter knife, whatever you want to use it for. And it is a Julie Knight, and I've sold her stuff before. Her stuff goes really well. So if you see it at a garage sale for, you know, $1 or $2, you can get, like I sold salt and pepper shakers for $40 of hers that we picked up for $1. So you can make some good money, and you can feel this is really heavy for this little knife, and it's really beautiful little knife. So for 50 cents I picked that up. And speaking of, look at this abalone shell handled file. Isn't that beautiful? So that was part of this same garage sale. Picked up this little Olympic souvenir vase made in Japan. I thought it was interesting. Picked up this mushroom candlestick holder. Mushroom stuff always does well. Oh, this was at another garage sale too. Cindy found this little vintage wind-up dryer. And there it goes. Goes really slow, but it goes. Then I picked up this book, Electric Service Information. We were talking about, what's his name? Now I'm drawing a blank. About him at the Pink Elephant the other day. That's why I picked it up, because of the graphics. And I picked up 2 sealed bridge card scores. Thought they were fun. And, oh, I forgot about this right in front of me. Oh, we got some good stuff yet. All right. Picked up this little box with a little travel pack for, assume your makeup or something. It's an Andre Richard. Never heard of him, but he must have been a designer like back in the 50s and 60s. But look, this we also picked up at the sale. It's a Pyrex snowflake garland. This is the 933, 13.5 inch lasagna pan. It's in amazing condition. So, yeah, that was a score. $2 for that. We like it. Oh, yeah. Mr. Skull and Crossbones. And it says, lay off the old man's private stuff. So it's a cork stopper for your wine bottles or whiskey bottles or whatever you want to put it on. I just thought that was awesome. That's the kind of stuff that sells well at the Pink Elephant. These are machinist made, what I originally thought were salt and pepper shakers, but they're not salt and pepper shakers. They're just more decorative items. So, pick those up. All right. Found Miss Briss. Just one, unfortunately, of the salt and pepper shaker. But The salt and pepper shakers as a pair sell for about $30. You can sell the individual for $20 to $22. So, and this one's in really good shape, amazingly, other than the dirt. She doesn't have any chips or cracks, and she's got her little UNESCO sticker still on the bottom. So, yeah, that was good. Oh, and then we got more chickens. Found the rooster and the hen salt and pepper shakers, made in Japan. So, excited about those. Oh, this was really unusual. It's a souvenir of, it's kind of worn off, North Dakota. Landkin, North Dakota. It's a glass tomahawk. And these are, from what I understand, are from like, the early 1900s. So, yeah. Copper salt and pepper shakers. This was by Colorcraft. And then they must have been big card players, because there's also these salt and pepper shakers. They're awesome too. Love those. Last but not least, Coca-Cola tin playing cards. So it's the tin with the box. Come on, you can do it. Come out of there. Where are you not wanting to come out? There. Now will you come out? There. So it's the Coca-Cola tin with the score pad and a pen and the cards are still sealed. So that's a fun little, and it's made in Hong Kong. So definitely, you know, 1970s, 1980s period, I would say. Probably more likely the 80s, but yeah, so that's what we found. A lot of good bread and butter items. I was like, what's on my shoulder? Still have the hanky. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next time.